Kerry Sullivan here with another howtokickassinsales.com tip of the day, and today is all about how to get over your fear of cold calling. In sales, there's definitely going to be times when you're going to have to do some cold calling. That's just the name of the game. And if you're a business owner, there's going to be times when you're going to have to do that as well. And what happens is a lot of people get scared about doing this. And a lot of the time it's around the fact that they're going to get rejected or they think something crazy is going to happen. So there's a few ways to get around this. So number one is, I actually just heard the story the other day, and this is a great example of what a top salesperson does. This guy, I know, he had a company and he was recruiting this sales guy for months and months on end. He was a renowned sales guy in this industry, and he finally got the guy, and he came on. He said within the first 5 minutes, the guy's high-fiving everybody in the sales floor, and he's like, what's going on? How come you're high-fiving everyone? Did you get a sale? And he said, no, I've just got a bunch of no's, right? So he just looked at his no's, and knowing that the more no's he got, if he got, 34 no's, the 35th guy, he's just like, I know I'm gonna get a yes. So he just completely reframed it and turned it around that way. So it's really focusing in on getting as many no's as you can. Here's another example of this. Let's say for every 10 people you talk to, you're gonna close one person, and you know that one person is worth $1,000 to you. Well, all those no's then are really worth $100 to you, right? So just get as many of those no's as you can and get to that yes as fast as possible. And really looking at the no's as a good thing and aiming to get as many no's as you can is a great way to reframe that. Okay, so that's the number one thing. And the other thing is really just focusing in on going in there and competing on each call that you go after, and just doing the best you can in each of those calls, because this is something that top athletic coaches and top athletes understand. They can understand that there's going to be times where no matter how good your team competes, no matter how good you go in there and give it your all and do everything you can to win that game or that match or whatever it may be, there's still going to be times where you don't win the game for whatever reason, or win the match or whatever it may be. It's the same thing in sales. You can go out there, you can give it your all, you can talk to this person, you can say all the right things, they can even tell you they're gonna buy, and then they don't buy for whatever reason, right? And if you judge your performance and your career and your results just on that, it's going to be tough, because in sales you're going to get a lot of no's and a lot of rejection that way, right? So if you just focus in on just doing the best you can in each one of those calls, and you can say honestly that you gave it your all, that's all that matters. Just focusing in on that. And then lastly, it's just an exposure thing, getting and doing it as many times as possible and getting no after no after no. You can see that it's really not that big of a deal. So this is Kerry Sullivan with another howtokickassinsales.com video. If you like this, go to my website, howtokickassinsales.com, and you'll get more free tips from me. I got a daily podcast and a daily video. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.